Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to add pockets on our cardigan. You can find the tutorial of the cardigan on my channel and I also provided it in the description below. You can resize your pocket according to your preference and you can adjust where you want to place it. So let us start by making this part. In this tutorial, I already made the other pocket. And without further ado, let's make the other one. Let's begin by making a slip knot on chain 11. We are going to use a 4mm hook. Total stitches in every row are provided on the upper left side of the screen. Skip one chain and start with a single crochet and followed by a double crochet. Alternate both. we'll do is we're going to make the ribbing of our pocket. Let's grab our 3.5mm hook and insert to the very first stitch. Let's make sure that our pocket is facing on the right side. Row 1, begin by chaining 4. Skip 1 chain and make single crochet to the next 3 chains. When done, slip stitch twice below. Row 2, let's turn our work and skip the 2 stitches that we made, that is the slip stitches, and single crochet back loop only to the next 2 stitches. For the last one, single crochet both loops. For row 3, chain 1, turn, single crochet back loop only to the next 3 stitches and slip stitch twice below. So you can see I only made 1 slip stitch in a stitch. For row 4 until row 18, we are just going to alternate row 2 and 3. So we're almost at the end. Let us continue the pattern. Let us make sure that the rows here are similar to our stitches below. We had 18 stitches below. Here, we must have also 18 rows. Let us try counting the rows. I only have 17 total rows. So I'm going to slip stitch again so that I can make another one to make a total of 18. insert it through the upper left corner of our pocket. Chain 1 and let us start making single crochets all the way down until we reach the lower corner. So here we are now at the lower corner. We're going to make an increase by making 2 single crochets in a stitch. And after that, we're just going to make normal until we reach again the other corner. Here we are again at the corner. We're going to make 2 single crochets in a stitch and single crochet all the way up. So far, went down chain 1 and cut the yarn. The next thing we'll do is we're going to sew the button. Let's get our needle and thread and identify the center. That is where we will place our button. Sew it in a cross stitch way to get a clean work. That is how I prefer to place it, but you can change according to your preference. The bottom part, you can see that my finished pocket was sewn on the 5th row, the orange color of our front panel. Then let's make similar adjustment to our other pocket. By the way, I count 8 stitches away here. repeat the same pattern on the other packet. Thank you so much for watching. If you love this video, kindly like and subscribe for more crochet tutorials. Thank you again, and God bless.